Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Whoops, wrong thing. No. Ha ha. Nice. Ha ha ha. I just wanted to make sure I had as much of the screen captured as possible. Oh. Here we go.
This might be the best one yet.
Oh yeah, this was the trailer they released on Twitter a few days ago.
I found Dead by Daylight and instantly it became a home.
Thank you, thank all of you.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, I need
Folks,
to.
we got a show
Oh my
for
goodness.
you. There's still
I forgot I had it turned down because my internet
there's
was
still room.
giving me problems
You're
yesterday.
at the
It's fine.
back.
Hi!
Oh, hi.
We're here. It is time.
So in the biz, they call that a hype trailer. Seems that it worked. I felt pretty hype coming out of that. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today.
No Death Dorks
for
today.
Dead
It's so
by
sad.
Daylight's 9th anniversary live stream spectacular from PAX East in Boston, Massachusetts. This is one of my favorite events every year, but I haven't been here for a good decade. What's happening? I don't. Oh, is the unknown? Is the unknown here?
Somebody made it.
It's a great
event.
unknown.
That's
I
great.
used to live in Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah, the Nemesis kill switch isn't really all that surprising.
But for some reasons out of our control, we haven't come for a number of years.
Everybody knew it was
It was
coming.
a global thing.
I know a lot of people are like, no, they should just kill switch, play with your feet, not kill switch Nemesis. Like, play with your feet isn't broken on everybody. It's just broken on Nemesis. So.
But it's where it all began for us, right?
It is.
9 years ago, we had the smallest little booth you can get in the corner there, and then we showed our little game to people. We didn't have much back then. We were a team of 30 people. We had a dream. We had stars in our eyes.
Look at that. Wowzers.
That's awesome.
Jiminy Jillikers. But we had this little gem of a game.
Jiminy
Jillikers.
Jillikers.
Strange, asymmetrical
that's a
multiplayer
statement.
game where 4 people are trying to escape a nightmare while someone is trying to murder them all. And somehow it resonated. People understood what we were bringing, and it worked.
It worked indeed. And you know what? We dove right into it. If no one knows, you should be ashamed. But this man right here, his name is Matt Cote, our head of partnerships on Dead by Daylight. And my name's Eric Pope. I'm the community director on Dead by Daylight, and I'm very happy you're here. Yay! So as Matt was saying, PAX specifically is very important to DBD. And Matt, I don't know if you know this, we've gone back to the archives, not those archives, our archives. We've gone back to our archives, calm down. And we found a little clip of Matt from the very first one. So why don't we roll that?
How many killers, how many survivors are you hoping to add? A lot more, or?
Yes, many, many more. The idea has always been when you start the game, you don't know who you're up against, you don't know what powers are going to be facing you, you don't know which map you're going to be in, and the other survivors, you don't know what abilities and perks and whatnot they're going to bring. Wow. That's crazy.
Wow.
Not sure what was up with my eyebrows back then.
Let's have a hand for Matt's eyebrows. 2016 eyebrows were very bushy. I love it. So I like to think the team delivered on what you said, and now we are in a place where we have 38 survivors, 45. Jesus, I have it backward. 38 killers, 45 survivors, and
insane.
a billion perks.
About a billion perks.
Billion
and
perks.
So many
yep.
really, really
For
awesome
new players, that is how it feels.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I think you've always said
When I first started,
letter to the 70s and 80s horror movies.
The amount
we all love.
of perks
really
and the amount of confusion when you first start this game is just baffling.
Right?
Yes, Halloween.
And I feel like it's always
There are
been
a
that
few
way.
here,
There's
I
just
believe.
so much.
Halloween was the very first time we brought in some legends of horror. Many more followed after that.
Yeah, Leatherface, Chucky, Alien,
Ghostface, Stranger Things.
Ash from Evil Dead.
And on and on.
Yes, and on it rolls.
Yeah, one of the big milestones for us was probably like Silent Hill.
Really?
Silent Hill was the very first time we had a video game chapter, and for us it meant quite a lot because Silent Hill and Resident Evil specifically were games that inspired a lot of us on the team to make video games, right? They were with us when we were young, and being able to work with these people to create something in our game that they were proud of, that they thought their fans would enjoy, was so validating and humbling, honestly.
We should do more with them, I agree. Yes. I'm just saying, that's my opinion, just a guy with opinion. I just realized, by the way, I want to apologize to this half of the room, because I'm just looking over here at Matt.
Good morning.
Yeah, you get Matt's face, which is better in the end anyway. Or you can look at me up there. Sorry. So yeah, iconic licenses, Matthew. It's a nice segue.
We're here
to our
for
show today.
We're live streaming the live stream.
Yes.
Well, then let's.
Because I wanted to watch it with everybody and react to it in real time.
Tell you what we're actually going to talk about instead of Matt and I just rambling. So if you want to put that up on the screen, we're going to kick things off. Whenever you want, with Jose and Justin to talk about the upcoming content roadmap.
Choose your own chapter. What?
Stop it.
Okay. Interesting.
After that,
That
Dave and I will
I'm
be
very
back to
interested
give you
in.
more
That's different,
details on the
for sure.
next chapter, which is, of course, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
What?
They said it could never happen.
They said we shouldn't do it.
We're doing it.
That's true.
Doing it
There are
live.
so many people.
After that, we've got fan favorite Rosalie to introduce you to some amazing upcoming collections that are coming to the game.
And then my favorite, Dave, no shame on you.
No, that's not.
That
Dave
would
is
be
coming
kind of
back after
funny
that,
if
so
they
he's gonna
just
tell
pulled
you
up an
about,
Excel sheet or like,
another one of
okay,
our
so
original
Audio
chapters we're
Live.
gonna do that has a major twist
It's a little
to it.
spoiled.
I would be entertained by it. Everyone else would be like, the fuck
Pretend
is
you
this?
can't read.
So I think that's enough. We can get things rolling now. Thank you,
I should
Matt.
just leave?
What?
I'm just going to leave now.
Well, but he's going to come back. Don't worry. Matt,
I'll be back.
Matt's not done with the show by a long shot. Thank you, Matt.
Have fun.
And now
He's
we'll
like
welcome Justin Brown
the
and
fake
Jose
sneak off the
Ramos.
side.
Welcome, guys.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Jose is our executive producer on Dead by
I'm very
Daylight.
much
He's the
looking
vice
forward to
president
the
as well,
roadmap. I
for
love
people who care about
the
that sort of thing.
roadmaps.
Justin
I
is
think
our senior
they're my
director
favorite
of
updates.
product management.
Yeah.
If you don't know what that means, he cares a ton about the game, actually. He's kind of one of the main people that my team talks to from the community team to help make changes happen in the game. And so that's why they're here, because yes, we have the content roadmap that we're going to talk about, which is cool and new stuff, but also, more importantly to me, quality of life. The quality of life initiative couldn't have happened without these guys.
Yes, absolutely. It is one way to do my very first live stream, so that's pretty amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm watching this live stream where this is the Dead by Daylight
tell my
update
kids
live
that there
stream
were
for the
12,000
anniversary, and I
people,
wanted to watch
so
it along with
it's
everybody
something like
and
that.
react
So yeah, as I
to
said, I
the
think,
stuff
we
in
want
real
to give you
time.
a sneak peek of
Morning
our content
Slifer.
roadmap leading us to the 10th year anniversary, which is crazy just to say it. We will also give you an update.
Yeah, next year is
going
gonna
to
be
life efforts,
nutty.
something incredibly important for us, hopefully for you. And we'll
Well,
make
yeah,
sure
it's the
to
main
give you
thing
all
I
the
play.
details.
It's a big deal.
Yes, of course. And before we dive
The
in, I just wanna
anniversary
give
is
a quick
always
shout-out
a
to thank
huge
you to the
thing.
incredible Dead by Daylight team back home. It is because of their hard work and passion that we're able to deliver this content and this quality, year after year.
Shout out to the DBD team. Watching while they work, I hope. So, sorry, that's loud. I told everyone they can go do quiet.
Who knows what they're gonna do on the 10th?
Why don't we talk about some of the highlights of the past
It's-
year, Jose, real quickly?
Yeah, for sure. So a lot of highlights, of course. I think the main focus was to bring things that you have waited for many, many, many years. I think the main one, of course, is 2v8. So bringing 2v8 to life was something that we really wanted to
It's gonna
achieve.
be insane.
Cross progression is something that also you waited for a very long time, and that now you can have. From a content standpoint, I think between Vecna, Dracula, A Killer with a Dog, but also the very most recent chapter that we released with Tokyo Ghoul was one of the most popular chapter ever, really, that we have had, and it was quite amazing for us.
And I think
It's
you're a
kind of
big anime
funny
fan,
that
so you
they
probably
say that
felt,
because
Yeah,
I've
and,
seen
honestly,
there's been
not
people
only that,
posting a
but the
lot
way we
like
managed to
comparing
bring
all the
anime
different killers or
into our
chapters,
sale of DBD activity
and they put
made a really
Tokyo
amazing
Ghoul
job,
at the
you know, that was
bottom
really,
of
really cool.
popularity
Shout out to our anime
for
fans.
chapters. Like,
Made
and
it.
I was like, what
Our
are you
anime
talking
fans in
about?
Boston, Massachusetts. Thank you for indulging me.
But also, this chapter gave us a chance, an excuse to travel to Japan for the first time in a very long time. It was long overdue. I think Dave, Matt, and the rest of the team spent really quality
I want to know
time
what other
with them, and
skins,
that's
like
really what
legendary
we want
skins,
to
are
do
gonna
with
come
Vittorio,
along with the
spending time
FNAF
with our
chapter.
community, going to events like this one. And
That's
more to come.
that's
We went to
really
Stockholm
gonna be the
recently,
tell
we
on
went to
like
Sao Paulo for Gamescom,
how
LATAM just last week.
crazy
And again,
this
we will
chapter is
there
gonna be.
in more events to come.
Yeah, and to not confuse you, actually, we did release another chapter after Tokyo Ghoul just this week with the unshakable EMT Orella Rose, which is very cool. And though I imagine most of you have seen it already, we're still going to take just a minute to watch her amazing trailer. So,
I got you. You're gonna be all right.
These $15 skins, maybe. It depends on if they're like legendaries of the killer that comes with the chapter, or if they're reskins for other killers.
My name is Orella. I'm here to help.
I love her. Arella is such a great survivor.
yeah.
We got to do a lot of fun teasers for Arella, so it was really cool to see people kind of fall in love with her before they even knew who she was. So we know people like teasers. We've heard that, so we're going to try to keep doing more teasers in the future. So thank you. And one last thing about Arella, actually, I think you see it on the screen right now. Very, very, very happy we're able to do this. We're running a charity initiative right now based on Arella, with the St. Justine Foundation in Montreal. They help sick kids. So it's running already in-game. It's going until the 27th of May. All you have to do, if you haven't already, is purchase one or both of those beautiful outfits in the game with orc cells, please, orc cells. And 100% of the proceeds are going to that amazing foundation, which was important to us. It's a local one in Montreal. Thank you. We actually have a twist coming up in that campaign, too. Stay tuned. Arella marks the last release of the Year 9 calendar. So we're going to dive in now to the Year 10 calendar, Justin.
Yay.
Right, this is the time when I try to bite
These
my
are
tongue
the
and
things
not
I'm
give you guys
looking
any
for.
spoilers. Sorry.
Okay.
I will say we have
2 new
5
survivors that are
chapters, 3 will be
licensed.
licensed, 2 will be original. Of course,
Oh.
the next chapter, you guys already know, it's Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, shit.
It's a killer and a map, but Dave and Matt are going to be up to talk
And
way more
no
about that
survivor
just after
for
us.
the
We're going to follow
FNAF
that up with another
chapter.
licensed chapter that
Wow.
will feature 2 iconic survivors. I won't reveal who they are today, but you guys are going to love it for sure. And then finally, we're going to end the summer with an original chapter, the first one of the year. It's going to be on one of our favorite themes, which is folklore. Asian horror folklore specifically
Oh.
is going to be one of the most gruesome chapters we've ever released, so we cannot wait to get it into your hands.
It's messy. It's gory.
Very messy. We will close out the year with one big licensed chapter with not 1 but 2 survivors. And the last one is actually very interesting. It's a very special chapter. You see there is no killer in there, and that's because there will be a survivor, but also a new realm that we know you are going to love. I wish I could spoil more. It's not yet there, but we will
So
talk about it.
FNAF
in
isn't
the
going to get
future.
its own
And there will
realm.
also
I
be a
wonder if
twist on an
it's
existing killer. So the point
going to
also of
be
this is because killer requires so much effort, we again want to give enough space and room to the team
in
to be
the
able to
like
work on
Garden
these
of Joy
critical
realm
elements. That's very important for us that, you know,
and
we
kind of giving the
focus on.
same vibe as
Thank you for the
the
wonderful segue, Jose. So
movie
for some of you,
theater.
of course, the content is what drives you and excites you, the new content that comes to DBD. But I also
and like
think
the indoor
a lot of
outdoor
you, myself
building and
included, who,
exterior.
I talk to the community every day. The quality of the game, the quality of health of the game is just as important as the new stuff. So that's what we're going to
And
talk
so
about
many
now.
new survivors
like I
this
said
year.
earlier, I'm really psyched that this is being prioritized. As Jose just mentioned, we've even taken the decision here and there to adjust the schedule of the year's releases based around doing more work on quality of life. So, Jose, why don't you take it away?
Yeah. So again, success of DBD is about the community. And so this year, what we really want is to get all that feedback, to have more conversation than ever, to apply that feedback, and to improve the overall experience. Of
You know, it'd be really funny if we got a
Again, we're going to
supernatural
show some
chapter,
details that we have
and
made
that's the
with
2
others, but
survivors.
That doesn't mean that we are
That'd
not
be
going to
kind
make
of
some
amazing.
last release that we just had.
I would love that.
Has brought bugs on some of the killers, and
I
that's
love
something that
Supernatural.
we want to react very quick on. There is a lot more to come that again we are going to give a lot of details on.
Yeah, and just to mention on this week's release, maybe a little rocky, we are holding our hot fix schedule a couple extra days so we can get more fixes into it. Still coming next week, hoping to fix as many of the bumps in the road that we ran across with this week's release.
Of course, and if you've watched the live streams over the last couple of years, this is the moment when I would usually tell you about the 4 pillars we based our roadmap on, but this year we're doing things differently. It's all around one central North Star, which is to make sure that Dead by Daylight is respecting our players' time. And so all of our focus is really about delivering on that promise to you guys as the players.
Okay.
Yes, and actually I want to mention, we've already started rolling out the quality of life stuff. The first major feature of it was the Abandon feature, which went out last release. It was pretty well received. We got also a lot of great feedback on how we can tweak it to be even better. So it's been a cool way to kick off the initiative.
The abandoned feature that I have not used
feature
once.
that helps to address some issues.
Of course, and the most recent release, I mean, despite some of the
I mean,
issues that you know are
to
already
be
there,
fair-
we did fix some critical issues. The skill check release window, which had been sort of a plague for a long time, finally
That-
resolved.
oh my
The
God.
spam exploit resolved. We also finally added perk previews, which we had tested a long time ago. Not to be confused with seeing your survivor teammates perks, which is something we'll do later in the year as well.
Okay,
And then
wow,
the
yeah,
sort of
awesome.
controversial
They're
quest
adding that.
system. We do plan on monitoring that. The intention is never to make it more grindy. In fact, it should be the opposite, if anything. So we're going to look at the numbers. We're going to see if there's tweaks we have to make on the quest system. But we're really
They need to
happy
increase the
finally
amount
make
of
progress on
points you
more than
get
one
from the
quest in a
dailies,
match.
'cause it's-
In addition to removing that awkward pain point you've probably all experienced where you load into a match and then say, oh no, I already completed my last quest, now I can't make any progress on any quest in this match. So that's finally removed and resolved with this new quest system.
Cool. So we've got an asset we can put up on the screen to help
But
us.
overall,
Next section.
they've really done.
Yes.
There it is.
So a bunch of stuff in that screen. I'm not going to go through it all, but a few ones that I really want to highlight is everything you see in blue. So in green is what we have released. In blue is what is going to actually be released just in June. So very, very soon around the corner.
Okay.
And a few ones that I wanted to highlight. One is, for example, the gamma setting. We know that it can be tough when it comes to the darkness level of some maps.
Okay, so they're not going to go over what the.
To be able to deal with those gamma settings is again going to go.
Tell us what.
The go next prevention is quite important. Encouraging survivors to not give up at first hook is really something that we want to fix and improve. And one last one, sorry, that I wanted to discuss a bit more in details is the bulk blood point spending. I was watching the stream of one of my favorite content creators just a few days ago with the release of Orella. She was super excited, saved millions and dozens of millions of blood points. And it takes a while. It takes a long time to spend those blood points. So being able to spend them in a matter of a few seconds is, I think, again, a small step for DBD, massive leap for DBD players.
The chat
So
is
This is how we
always
find out I'm not your favorite content creator.
wacky.
Wow. Wow. No, that's great. I've had a few people come to the booth here at PAX just talking about the bulk blood point spending too. So glad that that's almost here.
I really wanted them to talk about what the
Oh,
go
yeah,
next
no, I
prevention
can go
is,
into
but I
another
guess they're
one,
not
which is
ready
custom
to.
game improvements. So this one is actually for me a cool story. Is we had
Custom match, yeah.
custom
It's just-
matches.
Release.
You move the mic when you talked. I want to make sure everyone hears Jose. Custom match improvements.
Custom match improvement. Yes, we had a really great conversation with tournament organizers, with some content creators, in order to understand what they really wanted. And the list was really good. But then we asked, but what is the top priority that we have? Because we want to make sure that we will be quick to deliver on this. And we have identified those, and they wanted to move from 1 spectator slot to 5 spectator slots. They wanted to have hotkeys to be able to shift pretty easily from one player to another, and we are going to bring those things right into this June release as well. So happy to go fast on this one.
Yeah, and of course, that's not where we're going to end with custom match. That's just what we're delivering in June. In the future, throughout the year, we're going to add more
Extra
customization options
spectators
to
is
custom match,
nice, 'cause
including the
then
ability to start
it
selecting
allows for a
what is
larger
time
group of
event
friends
modes in
to-
custom match specifically, which will be very cool.
What about 2v8?
Yeah,
Can that be in
but
custom
getting rid of the
matches?
4%
Yes, it will include
doesn't
2v8 in
Oh,
custom.
yeah.
fix the issue of somebody just running up to the killer, standing still, not doing anything.
Dave liked that one. Or maybe that was Matt. So we built
And then
this
just not hitting
list,
skill checks once they get to
my team
second.
got to be really involved in building this list based on your feedback that we've seen out in the community over.
Or if they get
years, some of
saved,
these things.
doing the same thing,
We're
like
gonna
go up to the
continue doing
killer,
that, so
die,
continue
get
to give us
unhooked,
your
go back
feedback,
up to the
even
killer,
as
and
they're
like
released, like the abandoned feature. We know you don't get it one and done. We want to iterate and make them as.
There's
good as
that
they can. So
issue,
keep that up.
too.
It's not just lip service. Your feedback is super, super important. So thank you for that. And now, phase 2. We've already talked about stuff that people generally knew about. Now we can get into the second half of our quality of life initiative.
Yeah, of course. So phase
Oh.
2 is meant to take us through to the end of the year and even beyond. And
The
we're going
MMR
to deliver
update
a little bit more than we had even
is going to
previously
be,
communicated.
are they going to tell
So I
us, or are
guess I'll
they
give
going to
it to
update the
Jose for this one.
parameters?
Yes. So the first thing that you can see on the screen, all the measures that we want to take in order to improve.
I wonder if the
campaigns,
reduced
lagging, playing, we
login
will
steps is
actually
going to
give you
be
more
like you
details
can,
in the coming weeks and in the coming months. We want to do it right. It's
if they're
something
going to
that
go
we
back
want
to
carefully
the
craft, and we
the
want to
old
also discuss more
menu
with our community
with like
and our
just
content
you
creators to
load
make
in and
sure,
it
yeah,
says
we do it
killer
right.
survivor.
There is things like the keyboard and mouse support that we are going to bring actually in the summer. Along with
Flexibility
balance
improvements
changes for
is
map and key
needed,
that you are going to use as well.
100%.
Right, so map and keys for the longest time. we've had
2v8
5 survivor
play
items,
while
of
you
which only
wait.
2, maybe 3
That-
felt relevant. There's been these
That's going to be
sort of,
really nice for
semi-relevant
killers.
map and key items for a long time. We wanted to give survivors a big update. We always update killers. We don't do a lot for survivors. We're going to change that. Map are going to change to be basically a consumable version of Windows of Opportunity, if you can imagine that, which is very cool. And then keys are going to focus on revealing the killer's aura. They will still open the hatch. And there's also going to be some new gameplay related to the chests that the keys take.
Ooh.
Ooh, people like
This
that.
next one's also going to be an ooh.
Yeah, I guess so. So in addition to bug fixes, there's a bunch of things we're super excited to tackle. The first, probably the biggest, is an MMR revamp. We've been hearing you guys complain about it for a long time. We really want to focus on making sure that MMR takes into account the actions you take in a game and how you play, as opposed to the current black and white, just survive and kill. So that's going to be a really big change
Yeah,
coming
but
to MMR. We've
to be
heard it.
fair,
We're
it's
excited
not
to deliver
every
that.
killer
We're going to
MMR revamp, people.
will take into account that it creates an
If you don't know
unfair
what that means, it's
game
matchmaking
and will
ranking, and
just
it'll help with
take
matchmaking.
advantage
And, for
of
the
the
first time
situation
ever
and get a
in
free
an update,
kill
we're gonna
and
introduce a new
then
survivor item
take
this
out.
summer, which will be very cool, right in decor. It'll be exciting.
God, new item, so more
because that's always a problem.
more
We're
stuff
gonna
in the
start
blood
showing you
web.
queue time, estimated queue time, which we don't do right now, which will be great this summer. And as much as we all love 2v8, we all know that there's one very, very, very big problem with 2v8, and that's how long you have to wait as a killer to get into a match, 12, 13, 14 minutes sometimes. Not on the next iteration, but the one coming in the summer, we're going to introduce a play while you queue feature. So you can queue up as killer. While you're queued up as killer, you can play matches as survivor in 2v8. While you wait, it'll hold your spot in line. You come back to the lobby, and you're ready to queue up as your killer. So you don't have to just sit there and look at the lobby screen for 12, 13, 14 minutes anymore.
Just a note on that, that's coming very soon.
That's gonna be actually super fun.
It's coming very soon, but not in the next iteration of 2v8, which is even ultra soon. So the next 2v8, just so your expectations are set. Okay, one last thing, we do need to wrap it. I got the wrap it up signal about 5 times now. If you're a content creator in the audience, we also have some quality of life for you. We are overhauling the Dead by Daylight creator program completely.
Yeah.
And that's going to include what's called a support a creator system, which maybe you know from other video games. It allows you to support your favorite creator. The idea is that be a wide way for pretty much any deserving creator to be able to work with us, get stuff from us, and get rewarded. So stay tuned. We're going to talk a lot more about that in our next broadcast later this month or next month. And I do need to wrap up now, guys. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
you.
you. Thanks, everyone.
Awesome, thank you.
That.
You okay for me to go?
Yeah, go.
I think some people.
I don't know
here wanna
anything
hear
about stuff
Five
like
Nights
that,
at
so I don't know what
Freddy's.
happens in other games with that.
So we are going to let that happen and bring out Dave and Matt to tell you all about it. Thank you, everybody.
All right, the big moment, the thing that everyone's been waiting for.
Hello, PAX.
What is?
Isn't it awesome to be back here?
It's amazing to
What
be
is
back here.
on his
It's nice to
glasses?
see you, even though I don't see quite well. It's nice to see you in person. Also, hi to everybody watching us online. And shout out to all the cosplayer. I've seen some of them. They're amazing. You know, especially Mr. Unknown somewhere there. Amazing. But I don't see anything, so, right?
After.
All right, so of course being here is pretty special, and we're here, it's perfect that we're here to announce and to reveal a little bit more of our top requested, you know, of all time of the history of Dead by Daylight, the top requested license.
Yeah, so Five Nights at Freddy is our next chapter, as we've said. It is one of those crazy games. It's such an amazing story. They released about 10 years ago, just like we did. It was one of the first little indie horror games. Today, it is a gigantic behemoth of a game and universe, actually. And we are thrilled to have Five Nights at Freddy's universe finally come into the fog.
So of course, the team has had a blast creating this chapter. It's such an amazing universe to explore. And I just wanted to say really quickly that, we do survey.
And
survey our
preemptively,
community to know
I'm not playing Five Nights at Freddy's. It scares me to watch other people play it.
And Five Nights at
Good morning,
Freddy's has been
Tin.
the top of the list for the longest time. So finally, it's here.
So what are we doing with Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, okay, so let's start and reveal our new killer. Let's
The
show
final
that.
moment. Oh shit, here we go. That is Springtrap. Freak out. Jesus Christ. Everybody's just losing it.
You like that?
Where's
Okay.
that? What map is that?
Well, thank you for that. So
Realm.
I guess we made the right choice. Yeah, it was obvious to us too. Of course, Springtrap is the ultimate villain of the series, and for the first time ever, you'll be able to be in the suit. Isn't that amazing? You'll be the killer. You'll be Springtrap.
He will be known as the animatronic in
Yeah,
action.
that
Yes.
animatronic.
So, the animatronic. Today we won't go into the power.
We don't have a
or
lot of
perks.
indoor maps. It's
Yeah, we're
I don't
not
mind having
revealing-
more.
We're not revealing a lot, but we'll show some screenshots later. And if you watch closely, you might see something very interesting. We're adding on top of the killer a very interesting survivor and killer mechanic that's quite unique to this chapter that will appear every time you play as Springtrap or that you face Springtrap. So you might get a clue about this. So obviously, we will reveal more of that in a couple of weeks in another stream. But I want to say that the power and the perks are really authentic to the universe of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes. Now, one of the other ways that we like to bring authenticity to the content that we create is with cosmetics, of course. And there are going to be a few really cool ones as we release this. But there's one we absolutely need to talk about today. A legendary outfit for Springtrap that we will have will be taken directly from the movie, and we're going to show a little thing.
Show a little thing. Ah, damn.
So, of course, you may have noticed on screen there, this
So
is
close
the
but so
yellow
far
rabbit from
away.
the movie as portrayed by the absolutely talented Matthew Lillard. So we... It's fine, get it out. Not only
Matthew
are we gonna
Lillard
have
in the
his
game. That
pretty
was not
face in the
something
game,
I ever
but he
would have
was
predicted.
Nice enough to record all the voiceover for the characters.
Really?
That's exactly what I said when I heard that.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. I do the
Oh,
stupidest
this
thing
is so
ever.
cute.
The way I get into this thing is I do like an ape thing. So hold on a sec. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Ollie, ollie, oxen free. Ready or not, here I come.
Oh, that's gonna be so fun.
Fun.
He is such a cool guy.
So as you've seen, there is no survivor.
Such a
in this
happy
chapter.
killer.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, they're murder
But-
happy.
But there is a map. Yeah, thank you. We
I'm
couldn't
sad
do
of our
this
map.
without, of course, the iconic location of Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria.
You have things? Oh, yeah.
Oh, that looks so good.
So we took inspiration from the first game, so most of it.
Oh, that's nice.
So instead of looking at it through camera, you're actually going to walk in it. And it's filled with Easter eggs, surprises, and of course, jump scares. And there's also one fantastic. Oh well, I'll let you react to this a little bit more, I think. It is cool. It's an awesome map. The team did great. Can't wait for you to play into it.
So yeah, definitely half
there's also
indoor, half
something
outdoor.
Very cool, a quality of life feature that we're adding with the,
Tin, I won't
chapter.
play it because it
We will
scares the
add
hell out of
a
me.
separate queue where you'll be able to go exclusively in this map.
And that's something that's going to be present for every upcoming map in the future also.
Yeah, let us know if you actually like the feature, and that's what we'll do. All right.
I mean, if everybody hates it, we'll take it out, but...
A specific map cute.
Try to listen, is
Congrats
what
on
I'm
getting fish, Tin.
What
It's only
else?
been 35 minutes.
Well, I think we're actually out of time on this one, so it's okay. There's going to be a big stream. Also, you should know, especially there might be a few people here who are big fans of Five Nights at Freddy.
I really want to know what realm it's going to be. I'm
Daylight
such a
so
nerd.
well yet, so go check out our socials.
I think it's going to
check our
be the
newsletter.
Garden of Joy realm.
We will be teasing quite a lot and giving a lot more information in the weeks leading up to the actual release. So right now, Dave and I will
want to play
scoot.
DBD.
Dave will be back later, don't worry. And right now we'll leave the room to Rose and Eric to take you through some of the really cool collections coming this year.
I'm not as excited about
What is it we're removing?
collection.
We're removing the map? No? Okay. I couldn't hear backstage. So Five Nights at Freddy's, huh? Wow.
That's funny.
How do we follow that?
I have no idea.
Well,
It's gonna
I'll
be tough.
tell you how, Rose. With upcoming collections.
See?
Thanks for joining us, Rose. Rose is, as often as we can, we get her on stream to share the cool cosmetics that are planned, and today is no exception. So why don't we dive in, because this show is running by us very quickly. So speaking of very quickly, I want to remind people or let people know maybe for the first time, about a year ago, we did a community contest where people got to submit designs for killers and survivors, among with other things. And they've just started rolling out in this week's update. So I think we have a little image or video. Maybe. We got Jake Lone Wolf. Jake Lone Wolf outfit by Fairy Kun, Little Friend Badge by Yuki Yamato, and Singularity Death Top by It's Your Boy. You may have heard some discussion about the Singularity, that it's missing something on its face. Should we add the frowny face back to that?
Yes. Yes, you should.
Now we have to. I'm sorry.
Fine.
Fine.
This is
So
how community people pressure the devs to do things.
Just for you, though. Just for you.
Thank you, Rose. So we'll be doing that, so stay tuned.
Yay. The best
And,
part about the
we
skin.
have a bunch more winners that are going to be rolling out in Rifts throughout the year. So thanks again to everyone who submitted. We're going to be doing another one. Stay tuned. So, cosmetics. Sorry for shouting. So there's a really exciting one, Rose, that, you know, taps into maybe a video game relevant audience.
As you guys might already know, we love dark fantasy at Dead by Daylight. As you can tell from our Fortune and Fog and Dungeons and Dragons chapters, now we're super thrilled to be inviting another incredible fantasy world into the world of Dead by Daylight with...
Wow.
This place. There's evil here.
Oh
Death
shit.
is in the air.
Witcher outfits? That's really cool. And it's going to be centered around Chaos Shuffle.
You guessed it.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Witcher collection coming out on June 3rd.
June 3rd, very soon. So fans of The Witcher, of which I am one, you're one. I hope we have some other. It sounds like we have some other Witcher fans
The
here.
one
It's a
person.
cosmetic
Oh my
collection
god.
of 6 new Witcher-themed outfits coming to the fog.
Exactly. And of the 6, there
It's
are
not
2
gay if it's Gerald's
legendary
review.
outfits. The first one being the Leshen outfit for the artist.
Oh,
And of course,
that's
Geralt of Rivia
so
outfit
good.
for Vittorio.
Yeah, my man. Yeah,
So
Chaos
one of the
Shuffle on
best
June
parts
3rd.
of Geralt's outfit is that it comes with a
Victoria.
new
Yeah.
voice lines recorded specifically by Doug Cockle, the character's original voice actor.
Shout out to Doug Cockle. Any fans of him? He's actually in attendance at PAX this weekend.
Good morning,
He's
Kitty.
down in
It's for the
signing
live
area, so
stream.
go meet him after the show.
For the DVD announcement
That's not all.
live stream.
In the collection, we also have very rare outfits for Yennefer, Ciri, Triss Marigold,
The one person who's just losing it. I love that. Oh, that night outfit's cool.
So stay tuned. We'll release more info on our socials later.
Wow. I actually didn't know we were going to show all those. That's great. We change things at the last minute a lot of times. So those look fantastic. I'm excited. Just a note about if you're wondering.
Yeah, outside of the game, things definitely look strange, but I'm excited for Vittorio's
medallion,
good.
Geralt's medallion, the eyes light up in the Witcher. That's not going to happen in our games because, you know, the entity doesn't want him to have kind of
suppresses all magical powers.
Yeah, so in case people were worried about that, it's not happening. Okay, so
we also have some super cool Witcher-themed rewards attached to an upcoming Chaos Shuffle event coming out at the same time. And one of them is this amazing Geralt in the Tub player card.
What the fuck?
We
I'm gonna
couldn't
see
talk
that
about The
far
Witcher
too
without
much.
sharing this, so
What the hell?
our requisite feet content has been met for the show. So yes, June 3rd is right around the corner.
Jesus Christ.
But we still have some more to show you of other things.
Finally giving it to What do you mean,
Matt, who just
finally?
saw, tall guy, big bushy eyebrows back in the day. He did a TV show with the Boulet brothers called.
Dan, I can't wait to see it. I love your fan art. I love it so much. It's so good.
Why not turn it around and now bring them into Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, it was super cool. I'm jealous of Matt. But they also have a video to talk to us about it.
All right.
This is Dracula and Swantula, your queens of darkness, the Boulet brothers, and we are so excited about our crossover with Dead by Daylight. One of my favorite episodes of the show is when we did our Dead by Daylight challenge, and our cast had to come up with looks worthy of becoming a new killer skin in Dead by Daylight.
The Boulet Brothers collection will feature 2 outfits. The first is the iconic outfit for the Huntress, modeled after the winning design for that episode. The second is the Boulet Brothers artist outfit for the artist, which is a mix of both of us. Keep an eye out for that collection releasing on July 8th.
We'll see you in the fog.
That's fun.
Look at that. Couple of concepts
That's
here,
really
what you just
cool.
saw. We're going to keep it rolling because this show doesn't have a limited time. So next up is something from the extended world of Dead by Daylight.
Yep.
What can you tell
I
us
like
about
that Huntress skin.
So last year, Supermassive Games released the casting of Frank Stone, which explored the origins of a brand new killer. This year, Frank Stone in his transformed state will be entering the entity's trials as a cool new legendary outfit for the Trapper.
Fine. I figured it was going to be a Trapper skin. If they were going to bring it.
The Frank Stone's champion outfit to be released in September.
September,
And just as a
wow.
note, if you played the game, you know that's a screenshot from the casting of Frank Stone. It's not an in-game shot just yet from Dead by Daylight, but that is what it's based on. So stay tuned for that one. All right, last one. Oh, actually, before I go on, in case you haven't played the casting of Frank Stone, which I think you should, it is now 80% off right now. No excuse not to buy it. Go play that amazing game. And
I
shout out
should
to
finish it.
Supermassive. We love that.
Hi,
last
Jay.
one that Rose has brought for us today is adding some new outfits to an existing fan favorite collection.
Yep, we're adding 2 new outfits to the Tomb Raider collection. both of which are releasing on August 5th. The first one is Lara's classic ensemble, which is the iconic
Tomb Raider, Lara Croft.
Yep, this is the
That'll
iconic
sell
look that started it all for Tomb
really
Raider.
well.
We're super happy to be bringing it to Dead by
Backpack.
Daylight. We'll also be adding in another outfit, but we'll be sharing more news about that in the future.
Yep.
Secret
Wasn't
outfit.
ready yet. Just stay tuned.
Fans will recognize it though.
That's true. Get hype. Thank you so much, Rose. I told you this would be fine. FNAF is a big deal, but these are a big deal too, right, guys?
I should also play the original Tomb Raider games. I have them. Yep, FNAF's
So there's plenty
coming.
of other
Spring
collections that are
trip.
still going to be releasing. We just don't have a million years on the show to show you all of them. So stay tuned. Check out Dead by Daylight.
And
social media, and you can catch
I'm
up.
guess. I still think
now,
it's going to be
Rose,
the
bid you adieu. Thank you so
Garden
much
of
for joining
Joy
us.
realm that it's going to get added onto because it's not its own realm.
Folks, now you got to spend a minute with me. I'm sorry. So we are here for Dead by Daylight's 9th anniversary, but we are also Behavior, a game studio that does other things, and we thought, why not just take just a minute to tell you about something cool that we're doing outside of Dead by Daylight. There is a desire from ourselves to help out and publish other smaller horror games where we can, and our first foray into that is with an amazingly cool little game, and it's called It Has My Face. Not my face, don't worry. So it is a first-person roguelite set in a dystopian city, and within the city you have to find and kill your own clone, if the clone doesn't kill you first. It Has My Face started as a game jam creation by Nightbite Studios, which is 2 people, and in fact, they have recorded a little message for us today just to introduce themselves. So let's go to that.
Hello everyone, I am Salih, founder of Nightbite Games and the lead developer of It Has My Face. The game actually started as a jam game around the theme of clones, and the response was amazing. After the jam, I kept working on it for years, and later my brother joined the project. We are a tiny team making this really unique and awesome game with lots of love, so I hope you enjoy the game as much as we do making it every day. Thank you for your support and stay tuned for more news.
That's neat. I like that.
Right. So you can actually head to Steam right now if you want to check out the demo of It Has My Face and wishlist it. It's going to be in early access later this year. One last thing from the extended world of Behavior. Who has heard of Red Hook Studios, the creators of Darkest Dungeon? Yeah. Well, they are also doing their anniversary stream today from PAX. It is later today, in fact, the anniversary for Darkest Dungeon 2. It's at 6 p.m. right here from PAX if you want to check it out.
We will
it's
not
at
be
PAX,
watching
I'm
that.
lying, but it's today. I'm at PAX, and my brain is melted. Red Hook's second anniversary stream for Darkest Dungeon 2 is at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can check it out on Twitch at Red Hook Studios. I believe we're even going to be hosting it on our own channel, so if you're lazy, you can just stay here. And that's your Eric Pope interlude. We're going to get back to the fun action now with Dave Richard. Dave, come out here. Hi, Dave.
It's time
Hello, Eric.
for whatever the hell this is.
Hi, Dave.
Hello.
All right, Dave. We got a clock counting us down, so we're gonna zip through this. But this is an awesome one. This one is my personal favorite thing of the entire show.
As it should, yes.
It is. So it's a new original chapter coming.
Yep.
A new killer, new survivor.
Yes.
And that's kind of all we know.
Yeah, we don't know anything about this chapter because you have not created it yet.
I love the crown that somebody has at the front row. The anniversary crown.
What does that mean?
What does that mean, Dave?
Yeah, okay. Okay, so obviously we have an amazing community. They have a lot of creativity. We've seen it in, homemade killers and some pitches online, how to balance the game, everything. So we want to be able to create a chapter from scratch with all of you, building every step from pre-production to the end of the process.
Yeah, so it's going to lead us up to our 10th anniversary. It's going to be an awesome experience that we're going to get. It's a long experience, too. We really want you to experience what it's like to build a whole chapter. So, Dave, I'm super excited about this. How did this idea germinate and come about?
Well, we've been thinking about it for quite a bit. We wanted to make sure that we could do this right. And I think we found the right format.
I think so. So do you want to talk about the format, or do you want to tease it a little more?
I guess. Okay. So basically what we want to do is we will not go just, hey, let's get comments online and do something, people suggest. We want to make sure that we give you the right choices to build this so that we end up with something extraordinary that everybody will love. And so we are using a choose-your-own-adventure format for this. Matt is like, ooh, Matt's impressed backstage. Thank you, Matt.
We have some folks here who are pretty young, might not know what Choose Your Own Adventure is.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you don't know what it is, it's basically a series of books, and you read a story, there's a great narrative, and then you have a choice to make at every page that will bring you either to the dungeon, to, open a door, and then you go to that other page of the choice you've made until you die.
Coming everyone to vote
get out of
dash.
the book. So we want to do something similar for building the character. So a strong narrative that will bring you into the creation of these creature, killer, survivor, whatever.
And so every week or 2 or 3, depending on how busy Dave is, you as a community get to vote on certain choices to build from step by step each of these characters.
Absolutely.
So I think the community is probably going to make something special with their choices and pretty wild. Do you want to kind of give an example of what they might look like, those choices?
Yeah, absolutely. So let's take a killer, for example. We would start with the eye-level fantasy of who this character is. So for example, we might ask, would you prefer to have a killer that's grounded into reality? Would you prefer a supernatural character, otherworldly character? And so we have these eye-level fantasy, and then based on the top vote, we move on to, in the story, and so we would define a little bit more precisely. So for example, if the top vote is supernatural, then maybe the other choice would be, is it an undead character? Is it a person that has occult supernatural powers? And so on until we'll define the whole fantasy, the narrative, and of course the power as well.
And so we're going to do the same for Survivor, right?
Absolutely. Of course, Survivor don't have powers, but they have perks to define. They have a rich backstory. Why do we empathize with them? So you'll get to forge this story.
I want an evil survivor.
What relationship they have and how it defined this survivor.
Yeah, so essentially you'll be in game, you see, oh, I got a new choice to make this week. You go and vote, and then maybe the next week or the next time we check in a couple weeks, you'll see the results of the previous vote. Okay, now we have an otherworldly killer, and then you move on.
Why not,
right?
man?
That's absolutely right. You got it. But there is a twist. So just like in the Choose Your Own Adventure books, of course, you can always peek at the different choice to cheat, to get the best thing you want for you. So in our process, we'll have twists like this. One, for example, is a change your fate mechanic. So we will always give you the padding choice of the top winning choice that you voted on and the runner-up. So you'll be able to see all of these different possibilities, and maybe we'll change path along the way. So there's a lot of question there. There's a lot of steps, and for killers right now, as we designed this, we're over 1,000 different possibility of ending killers. So it's going to be pretty exciting.
You should see the crazy flowchart Miro board he's built. It's amazing. So the idea is to take all these folks through the whole production cycle, yeah?
Yeah, so pre-production, we start with fantasy, teams, etc. And then when we finish this, we won't stop for production. We will involve you in production as well. So anytime that usually in a chapter creation, we get to decide which outfit, which...
I just want an evil survivor who only survives out of spite.
And we choose the best one. We will involve...
Like, that's their entire motive.
So, for example, for the killer's weapon, we would show you 3 different concepts of weapons with lore attached, the reasoning why the killer would use this, and you will vote on the one you want in the final product.
Yep, it's a big experiment that I'm psyched to take you through, because you might actually learn something along the way about how flippin' complex game development is, but we want you to take the ride with us for once instead of just waiting for the result. So I think it's going to be cool.
We'd love to be able to have more PTBs along the way too, so that you can also play the prototypes, which is something that you don't usually see.
Yep, so... Whoa,
hey.
Matt's excited. Yeah, so the idea is, our 10th anniversary, almost a year-ish from now, is all about you, the community. So that's a really nice thematic way to build up towards it throughout the year, yeah?
Absolutely. So it's going to take a while. It's going to be a super nice adventure. Can't wait to see what you will choose, what you will build. We've done some internal tests, and every time we ended up with a different concept, which was amazingly interesting. And yeah, we want to have this available for our 10th anniversary year, so sometime in 2026.
Yeah, it's been super fun testing it internally. Dave's essentially been our dungeon master as we create this new character. It's super cool.
Dungeon master, that's funny.
We're not going to wait too long to get started. Just hang tight another couple weeks, and our first vote will roll out, and then we'll just...
Actually, that wouldn't be bad.
Like, we can do pretty much what we want. We keep coming up with questions.
While you're on your set,
like,
after you have 2 hook states, anytime your aura would be revealed, reveal another survivor instead.
So we'll see you out there.
So keep an eye out on our socials so that you know when it starts and you get to vote on the first choice.
Awesome. Thank you, Dave,
hey, no problem.
for joining us one more time. Thank
you, Bax.
We're shockingly on time, and that means I get to make a merch shout out. Let's see that merch, folks. Matt's making his way out here. You can maybe still get some, it's not this one, the merch down at the booth, but that's selling out fast. And this you can get on the shop right now on the DBD shop. So, yeah, hi, Matt. Why are you here?
Hey, we are at the end of the show.
Why are
Thank
you
so
here?
much for everyone for joining us. Normally, this is the bit of the show, if you've watched the anniversary once or twice, where you figure, oh, there's got to be something that comes after, right?
Yeah.
But in this case, we've tried to do things a little differently this year.
Because we heard Gorgiro was going to attend, and we're like, cancel it. Let's not do anything special for this one.
So if you've paid very close attention to the show, you will notice that we've already told you what the license coming after Five Nights at Freddy's is. So
you already told them throughout the show?
Yeah, there's been a bunch of clues hidden throughout our broadcast, a bunch of hints. So I want you to put on your tinfoil hats. Polly, we're looking at you. And then give us our best speculations and theories on what you think it is. Actually, anybody here knows?
Shrek is what was shouted from the crowd if you're watching at
Yeah,
home.
I think Shrek is in the maybe pile.
He's not even joking.
So yeah, go on our socials, tag us, and give us your best speculations and your best guesses. We will let you know if you were right. Go back, watch the show.
We heard they like teasers, right? So let's do some teasing of what the next chapter is
There you
instead
go.
of just shouting
People are
at
thinking
you
The
on
Walking
stage.
Dead. I want Supernatural.
Shout out to the Binding of Isaac, actually. They were just talking about us on Twitter, yeah. But it's not that.
You're not supposed to.
I shouldn't say that, but
no,
it's
you're
not
not supposed to. All right, well, one last time, thank you again
Yeah.
so very much.
It's been an absolute pleasure, Boston, Massachusetts. We do have another stream coming shortly. We'll announce the date. when we
Subvert
can
everyone's
to reveal
expectations. It's human
the
Trek
specifics of
as
the
a
Five Nights
survivor.
at Freddy's chapter, how the gameplay works and all that. Stay tuned.
The one who lives.
And come
I
see us
mean-
at the booth afterwards. Yeah, we'll be happy to hug and shake hands.
Thanks, everybody.
Cheers.
Like Farquaad as evil survivor. Okay. Don't care what that is. The chat's freaking out. Well, there we go. That was exciting. Good stuff, good stuff. Lots of fun things to come. I'm excited. See, I'm just a big old nerd for Dead by Daylight, so as soon as it was like new map and new realm, and I'm like, what realm is the FNAF map in? I want to know. That's all I care about. They didn't tell us what realm it was. I need to know. I need to know. Let's boop. So I can close that window. I am extremely curious. Power of lore dump. Me just chattering on about this game forever. Fascist survivor. Oh man. Now what do we do? Play. Maybe. I'll at least load up DBD. Not sure exactly what we're gonna do, but may as well. Just not even a like unique chapter. It's just Markiplier. It's not connected with Five Nights at Freddy's. It's not good. It's just new survivor Markiplier. That's it. No, new killer Markiplier. We'll see how early morning queues fare and how much I suck when it's not my usual playtime. Why is it taking forever to load? Oh my god. It'll be very interesting to see with the FNAF chapter. Okay, I don't want to run this. I've actually been not sucking with that hard. Yeah, you're welcome to join. Maybe I could go bother him. I'm bothering Eric to maybe have 4 because he's got 2 people. Bother. Okay. I hate having to run sweaty builds. Now he's gonna have a full lobby. Never mind. Oh well, oh well. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Hi, Jag. Okay. Yeah, the DBD anniversary live stream was this morning, and I wanted to watch it with you guys. They announced so many things. Also, I know the teasers are absolutely for The Walking Dead. I just don't want it to be supernatural. I want Sam and Dean. I think it would be awesome. Actually, it would be really cool for them to do supernatural and have them be like Aestream Bearmar, where you can... Yep, I already watched it. It's over. Okay, they're downstairs. Oh boy. Key for the collection. I'll do this one. But yeah, Jack. So we have confirmed Springtrap as the next killer and semi-confirmed Walking Dead for the chapter after with 2 survivors. And then also Asian folklore for yeah. I'm mending, Claudette. Chill out. My goodness, he's not here. Really? There. Beautiful. It's kind of a sucky one to have done, but you know. Interesting. Oh, reactive healing. Ow, that hurt. He's going back to the hut, 'cause all they know is camping. What are you doing? Ba ba ba. Hello, hello, how are you? Jesus Christ. Hello. I'm doing okay. Excited for all of the new DBD stuff from the live stream. Very much looking forward to the create a chapter thing. New realm I'm also very excited for. Still feeling icky, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. Well, we don't really know entirely what it's gonna be. Back to her gaming. But basically, like every few weeks, they're gonna put out a thing to have us as a community build the killer and survivor. Fucking no Ed. I just gotta make it across. Dead hard. I don't know why dead harding out the exit gate's so funny. It's so dumb. Oh. Jacob's cracked with 4 people. Yeah. Oh. Not sure why spies. That's an odd choice, Fisher. Got that. Nobody wants that noise. I kind of need a way to heal myself, but also want to leave hyper focus on for. I could take off on break, but it's insurance. I'm gonna be thinking about what realm. I'm sorry, I keep talking about this. I'm just super excited. I'm such a fucking nerd about like in-game stuff. Oh, I need to I need to finish going through all of the and like compiling all the observers logs. One, to see what we're missing. Because obviously we don't have all of them. But also I want to see if there's any further mentions about Dark Terra, and if not, I want to... No, the Observer is not back, but his logs are still in the lore. Oh, I just remembered they messed up all the in-game lore stuff with the new quest things. So I'm not sure. But I think this is going to be the realm for the FNAF drop. Yeah, the Observer is still missing, sadly. Oh boy. What is happening? What? Oh, of course you're gonna be a jerk. Enduring. Why did you crawl to the corner? That's the worst thing you could have done. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, that was insane. Well. Oh, ew. Their profile is disgusting. Yeah, his profile is gross. I really need to start doing my item swap again to start getting items from other survivors onto Felix, just because I need more. Like we're on track with getting the next tier up. I need so many items. That's probably going to be the main focus once I get at least like once we finish with the P100 grind, is going to be hard focusing on like basically all my blood points are going to go into Felix trying to get as many items as possible. And probably what I'll end up doing is focus on the high tier ones, so all of the iridescent items, and I'll just pick up the rest along the way because those are going to be the hardest to acquire. Weskin. Jesus Christ, finally. was like, is this ever gonna end? Hello, Vittorio. My boys. I can't see him. Like, I cannot see him at all. But I wonder if the Billy, like, messed with the game to crash everybody because he couldn't four-man slug. Wait, this is a cheater. Oh, wait. Nemesis is kill switched. Thank you for the self-care. And you. And reclaim of your title, of course, of course. What's yet? Getting close to crossing over the 50K mark. It was kind of crazy. There we go. Congratulations. Cheater, cheater. Well, this is an easy report. Oh, he's got Stars badge. Okay. Oh yeah, it's 100% a cheater. Level 1 Steam account. He's cheating. Reported in game and on Steam. But it's a level 1 account, so he's regularly a cheater. So it's one of those things. It's probably not a cheat that's... Yeah, this is my job. And technically I do have a job. I'm just on medical leave, and I will, I'm just gonna have to talk to them about what they want to do, because I'm still not in... I'm I'm not any better, so I'm gonna have to see what they want to do. Whether they... You're stuck on a bus. That's really funny, Jay. An Expedition 33. Ha. I wonder if the guy's grumpy that I reported him. Or if he just doesn't care because he's a cheater. Doctor. Ah! Just me? You're queen? Oh, jeez. Forgot about Dr. Reverse skill checks. That startled me. Again? Interesting. Yeah, I did it. Deadlock? Got it. Are we sure? Are we sure it's deadlock and not just merciless? And he's got a, Okay, it looks like he was kicked off because of merciless. Dang it. I was trying to figure out how to get to you. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's so fucking annoying. Oh, that's really funny, actually. Edgy. I'm really annoyed though. That shouldn't have happened. That was really, the whiffage was hilarious. Okay, he's going after Ace. Alright. Yep, that's an Ace skin. No. Good, that very decisive, bud. Where's the closest door? It's C. No, they would never give survivors again. Yeah, that's not really something that they would do. door's basically 99. Door's edge. It's fine, I still have a hook state left. Oh, so that ace just kind of threw. Buddy. No. I'm sorry. No. The ace had just stayed around. It really felt like he had some kind of tag radius thing going on. It must have just been him walking right into range. I just realized it no longer says whose perk it is when you hover. That's true, that was really funny. I need more items. Yeah. Jackie. Hello. Unknown. Oh my god. It's over there. Don't need that. Dang it. Haley! How are you? Did you see the live stream for the anniversary? Take her out! Take her out! Did you see the anniversary live stream for DBD? Overcharge. They announced that Springtrap is officially the FNAF killer. What? And he is the animatronic, as everyone expected. There's gonna be 2 Walking Dead survivors. Though we don't know who, it's just been teased. No. Girl, what are you doing? I really want it to be supernatural, though. I would love that. But I guess one of the teasers they did was a line from the show, so...
Guess I'm off the hook.
Dang it. Interesting that he's not trying to stop us. Oh, she is. A little laggy.
Sorry, did you drop this?
Oh, Laura, come in. They're never going to do a Wendigo. For a lot of cultures, it's even inappropriate to say that. So, definitely not gonna happen. It would just be more controversy than would be worth. Plus, no reason to add something like that with the unknown already in play. It kind of... Yeah, there is a Native American version. There's also other cultures that have their own version of something like it that, like... That's kind of why they did the unknown the way they did, where it's like inspired by but not based on. Gosh. Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, it doesn't come up very often. I think people are overinflating how strong it is. Same thing happened with hyperfocus. Like, when it's new and people get real excitable about it, it like can feel intense. But in practice, it's just so uncommon that a situation would come up where it matters that it doesn't. I've got to take this down. Get him away from you. Breaky, breaky. Okay, let's get away. Okay, and then we head to Shack to do that gen. Oh, he had another one. That was weird. What was that noise? That's okay, Jack. It happens. I probably should just die for hat. much, because he is gonna be kind of, yeah, he's proxying pretty hard. Well, let's see. Yeah, no offering, so there's just no real way for us to make it happen. Jeez, took you long enough, bud. Damn. Well, good luck. Oh, gosh. This match was weird. Don't forget to use your map.
Can you help me with this? So just gen kick build. Plus Tinkerer. I didn't. Is the map very effectively true? Why do people want Michael Afton as a survivor? He's the villain of the game. Isn't he? Isn't he like the bad guy? Dang it. Weskin time. Bye. Damn, alright. You ordered food? Nice, nice. I haven't eaten yet today. I basically woke up, started stream. Not twist. Oh my gosh. Stop running! Oh my gosh! Come on. Yeah, got him. Yeah. Not much I can do about that. Uh-huh. Damn. Yeah, I don't operate off of a 24-hour clock, so. Oh god. What is happening? Get the hell out of here. Gonna come this way, Weskin? God. Not really. I can do the math for it, I just... It's just probably... Depends. In some contexts you do, but in others you don't. Dang it. Oh, well. Thanks. Go away. That was stupid. Mm-hmm. Dang. Oh well. Oh, he brought us there. Egg addict. Alright, I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna go take a nap. Because I'm tired. And then we'll, yeah, I do pretty well with Chucky. Sometimes. When I don't accidentally put on my backpack build. Yeah, I'm gonna do one. Hello, Midori, welcome in. I'm gonna take a nap after this and then get back on tonight. Your messages are being transmitted over to Twitch chat too. Yeah, it's the primary website I stream on. So I stream to both Twitch and YouTube. Twitch.tv/NecoAndromeda. The game. Another Weskin. Oof, yeah, I'm missing way too many skill checks. Brain is laggy. Not that it wasn't already a little bit, you know, but the tired is not helping. And I'm off for the slave because I need all the blood points. Stay still. No, I definitely have not done anything like that. Oh, hell yeah. Purple flashlight. What is happening? Oh, it's hard to say. And with the amount of like stairs and drops, there's no real way to know most of the time. Just because they can change levels so frequently. Dang it. Okay, we've got a reassurance gamer. At least we're in a better spot now. Yeah.
Too bad you won't make it much further.
Yes. Well, I'm taking a break after this one, so you'll be able to go get yourself something to eat. Well, if he still had a token. There's a short cooldown, but if they still have a token, he can dash once pretty quickly. Fucking hell. lobby's so nice. Cop pop. Oh my god. Dang, what are you doing way the hell over here? Oh my god, we double blinded him. That's so funny. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're not making it out of this one. That pallet save is kind of crazy though. This is gonna be the last game for right now. I'm gonna be picking up stream again later today. So I appreciate you dropping by. That was stupid. That was funny. That's okay. I will be back on later, so no worries. Anyway, am I dead? No. I was just funny enough to survive. Hey, no worries, Jay. I appreciate you being here while you could be. Thank you, Weskin. Oh, come on. Give me the... There it is. Like, what's happening? It's not gonna be the option. Thanks. Illegal. Okay. So I am going to call it there for now. Pause the timer. How much time's left on it? Almost 40. Okay. So that is going to be it for me today, everybody. Or, no, that's going to be it for me for now. We'll be back again later tonight. I need to get a nap in. I didn't get too much sleep. So gonna get some more. We'll be back tonight. Whenever I wake up for my nap. And then we will continue. We may go on a murder spree to work on my pips. And we will go from there. Thank you, Errol. I appreciate it. You have yourself a good night. Or good rest of your day, however much time is left for you. And I will catch y'all later tonight. Love y'all. Hopefully we will get to talk some more about some of the announcement stuff. But I love you all so very, very much. Have a good one, everyone.